Greetings, salutations, blah blah blah. I'm the Raven. This is Arcade Spirits. Joining me is Dino Jeff.
Okay, so you got it in place? Okay, good. All right. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. This is gonna be fire. Okay, we're just gonna burn the place down at this point. Just set the whole thing on fire, man. I can care less about being subtle about this. They're pouring Fanta into a Coca-Cola can. We gotta stop this.
What?
We gotta stop this madness.
They're destroying the joust machine.
I can't believe destroying the joust machine.
Yoko.
Yeah, you know what? Usually I would be against committing arson, but for this asshole of a place, do it.
Arson is pog.
It's completely poggers.
Yeah.
JKLantern.
If all else fails, use fire.
Yes. Indeed.
And a little payment, Power Maniac, Viola.
Yes. Fire.
That's what the Fire Nation taught us.
StarprincessHLC.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Hey!
Hi, Ember. And finally, Sarat, go on, do your worst.
Burn! Burn to the ground! Burn to the ground! Burn! Burn to the ground! Oh, God.
No, they'll probably be apologising to our real listeners, but no, you're suffering with me.
That is fair.
No, we're 2 minutes into this. Moving on.
Oh my.
Sparrison.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, no, I hate this dick already.
It's an honor to break bread with you.
This is pizza.
It's still full of bread.
It's on bread, technically, so...
Yep.
Okay, true.
Yeah... Likewise?
No.
Just for better look at him, and it's... Yeah, no.
Okay, so he's a bit of an over-the-top 1920X mob boss, despite the lack of fedora.
Right?
Clearly he likes showing off his money. I mean, look at how many rings he's wearing.
Also, check it out.
I know.
Check out her hair. That's clearly a comb over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a dignity,
Yeah,
man. Embrace the boldness.
but still just an ordinary guy in an expensive suit. When I pictured the Grand Poobah of Deco's palace, I picture someone more like, well, Hamza, I guess.
Did somebody summon Hamza?
Hamza would treat everything
We
with
wish.
respect.
If Hamza was here, this place would just be non-existent.
He offers a simple smile and a nod of the head as we begin.
It's a shame Miss Francine couldn't join us. I was
No, it's not.
looking forward to enjoying her sweet smile once more. But that
Ew.
said, I'm always happy to meet with,
Naomi.
That's right, Miss Fairchild, Chief Technician of the Funplex. Welcome. I take it Francine has kept you up to speed and explained our prior meetings to you.
Kick you in the balls, yeah?
Keep it civil. Yes, she's mentioned you wanted to buy the Funplex and that she's politely declined.
I would basically slapped you in the face with a fish.
And then slapped you with a fish in the balls.
Yes.
Always a courteous woman she is. I still feel that.
She has a pitcher's arm.
Now, I don't feel I need to waste your time with facts and figures illustrating
Yeah,
why
you're right.
Deco's palace is
Get off.
and always has been the premier family entertainment arcade.
No, it hasn't.
The families
Shut
are
up.
already breaking up.
It's the family for the whole family. I've got leg breakers, yo.
I've got leg.
Both of you are intimately familiar with the arcade industry. You know how things are, how they'll always be. We are the 800-pound gorilla. In
Or
my
you just
pants.
dude,
What's
or,
that supposed to infer?
or are you just a
What's
dude in
that
a suit?
That's a big gorilla, and I ain't touching it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah, no. I don't
I know
think you
exactly
wanna.
what it'll do if I do touch it.
Yes, you do! Indeed. You might say we're the purple fandango gorilla of the arcade world.
Lantern, I swear.
But that doesn't mean there isn't room for smaller, more boutique affairs, such as the Funplex.
Don't say boutique or affairs ever again.
Boutique, he says. I should probably feel insulted by that.
You should definitely feel insulted by that, yes.
Let me explain.
Frankly, the winds of change are blowing. Smaller arcades need to move with the times or be swept aside.
Oh, is that why your comb-over's moving?
The black wind blows.
The bitter
That's-
black wind howls.
That's actually not a comb over. That is my cat. It rests upon
What?
my head for warmth. His name is Simon Belmont, and I'd thank you not to forget it.
The cat's name is actually Fufu, and he's very embarrassed by it.
I want to help you evolve like a Pokemon.
I'm slamming the B button right on that.
What I'd like to propose is a change of ownership in return for a very generous compensation package. One Miss Francine can easily retire on for the rest of her years.
How old are you?
No.
I would take over ownership of the Funplex to evolve it into its final form. Deco's Fun Zone.
That's not the final form. That's the bootleg OBA.
So we actually take it from a Digimon point of view. That is the bad Digifusion.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What's a fun zone? I'm afraid to
It's just-
ask, but
It's a zone that is fun. What do you expect it to be? A fun zone is a new concept I've been trying at some of my smaller satellite locations. A best of both worlds scenario. Honestly, the Funplex is simply too limited in size to host the full Deco's Palace experience of fun, family, food, and excitement. But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
They can still get their dose of disappointment.
Instead of installing a restaurant or bar, we simply focus on your strength, your games. You become a game center rather than a palace.
No.
suspicion.
We'd need to replace some of your outdated machines, of course.
There it is!
Bringing it up to speed with the standards of excellence Deco's Palace is known for. Maybe install a pachinko machine or two, or 50.
I'll have you know, we will never get rid of Pong.
Pull the lever!
Hey, Naomi, what are you holding there?
Fire. I am.
I am. I am just thinking about how I'd like to twist his head right and left and again and again and again.
Ew.
But overall, I think this would be a win for all involved, just like the prize stacker outside, where the
So,
house always
so-
wins.
So by win, you mean you yourself and I.
Maybe.
You yourself and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he sits back, resting his hands on the knob of the cane, smiling away. And no,
Is
I'm
that
not
what we're
making the
calling it
obvious-
now?
Yeah, I'm not going to make the obvious joke there.
That could be taking so long.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Riddle me this, Batman.
I am up for your riddles. Let's see if they match up. I left my green suit at home.
Let's talk about your tournaments for a second.
Go ahead.
You know, I saw a few players fighting over at the tournament. He laughs.
Well, it's a fighting game, is it not?
No, but they were like literally.
Okay, Chuckles, you know that's not what I meant. Fighting each other with fists. Actual, punchy to the face.
Ah, I take it my crack security team intervened?
No, they were having tea.
Yeah, they intervened after blood was drawn.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah, which took a whole almost a minute.
We take safety very seriously at Deco's palace. That includes the safety of our security workers.
Uh-huh.
They're instructed not to intervene until it's safe to intervene for all involved. I trust
What?
them to make that call. And I'll note we've not a single legal action pending.
That you will admit to.
No, they
Yeah.
probably buy them all off as soon as they happen. I saw a game that I'm not quite sure was a game. Explain the Moopy Super Maze.
Excellent.
Ah, one of our top earners with the 30 to 45 demographic. Nostalgia is a powerful motivator, I've found.
Except it's nothing like Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze.
What did you do with it?
Indeed, it's much better.
No, it's not.
Not really.
So wait. I heard a rumor, so when you find a retro game, you just kind of destroy it. You don't repair it,
Oof.
you don't restore it, you don't even bother reselling it. You just scrap it.
Certainly. Why would we ever keep an old relic around?
Because
Like
it
you?
draws.
Arcade
Oh.
games are not sacred treasures. They're commodities. Back in 1980X, arcade owners, myself included, routinely junked or converted games.
If he treats the games like this, I hate to imagine how he treats the staff.
I like to think of my staff as... I'd like to think of staffing as gaming, really.
No, like I
Not-
said, you would have seen an example of that if we'd actually gone to that other option that we couldn't go to.
Not kill this man. Not kill this man. Not kill this man.
You know,
No, go ahead, kill the man.
if you had,
Kill the man!
Kill the man, do it.
If you hadn't been somehow, spirit destroyed with whatever it was, and as he got to Naomi Neko, I can make the reference that he treats his staff like furniture, and you would get it. This guy probably would.
Have to keep those earnings up. Old machines are not welcome. All they do is eat up floor space.
He is at the moment.
You are like the dark version of Gavin.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
The arcade scene must move ever forward, evolving into new forms. Classic retro IP reborn as new games and as pachinko machines.
Like I said earlier, pull the lever!
I think I've just been mentioned. I now need to take a bath quickly.
Think about it.
True, nostalgia could earn a few points off those old games, but the newer redemption games earn 10 times as much. Why bother? You have no soul, sir. There is not an ounce of romance in your soul. Get out! Just get out, sir. Good day!
And this is why I said to go for a sleazy voice instead of Mickey voice. This guy doesn't deserve the Mickey voice.
He doesn't.
Mickey
He doesn't
cares.
deserve the Vicky voice.
I'm not especially do what basically Waffle did say. Oh, you don't deserve it. Otherwise, go for the rest of it.
Huh? The new Leonard.
Yes.
Admittedly, in Monster Camp, there is a guy just like this.
Uh-oh. Naomi looks like she's about to explode. Her knuckles are white and her face is contorted. No, wait, I'm not seeing any of that. I'm just going to turn my head slightly to the other side.
Oh no, now
Because-
she has 2 hammers.
Because they're our history. The shared cultural history of all gamers everywhere.
She's carrying 6 hammers. She's wielding 2 of them with her feet.
She jumps up, her hands balled around hammers, shaking by her side as she stands her ground.
Hey, Nami, what's that you got? A hammer. Go on then.
Okay.
Yep.
You can't throw away history. You can't stomp it out. It's still there. We remember. And we love those games.
I don't follow.
Pardon? But can't you simply buy some digital remake of it on a game console if you want to play it that badly?
As much as I hate to admit it, he's kinda right. That's not what we want, and you know it. We love arcades, not consoles, and not casinos.
He has a point.
Yeah, no, casinos suck. Anyway.
It's a point, but also the case of a console doesn't give the same experience as an arcade does.
Yeah.
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 Have you noticed that there are no clocks in here either?
Yeah,
Of course
like a
not.
casino.
Excuse me.
Miss Fairchild, I understand you have very strong opinions about my business, but you are only a guest here. I'm here to meet with Mr. Sparrowson. Guards?
You are the guests here. We're the owners of this place now. We're just gonna revamp all of it.
And this Mr. Sparrowson brought Miss Fairchild along for a reason.
Mhm.
You dink.
Ah, I apologize. That was rude of me. I will call off the hounds.
Who is he, Mr. Burns?
I was just thinking that.
One of these buttons will restore power to your town. The other one will release the hound.
I remember that.
But nevertheless, the facts stand. Those games are not earners, not compared to the stock of Deco's palace.
Naomi frowns, sitting back down and looking annoyed, but deciding to hold back for now. Still twirling a hammer, though.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Okay,
better.
so what would happen to the rest of the staff? New management always means new staffing. Been there, done that, bought the t-shirt, did it again, ignored the second t-shirt. What about the staff we have?
Good, good.
Yeah.
I firmly believe You have a long and storied career ahead of you in arcade management, Mr. Sparrowson. I've heard nothing but good things about you from my various field scouts, contacts, criminals, lowlives, mobsters, Yakuza members, lawyers, fast food attendants, garbage men.
Lawyers? Ugh.
You say all that.
I'm having flashbacks to Mario RPG. Because basically the motto of that LP was, see, you say that, but... The fact that you landed on my radar at all indicates your rising importance in our industry. You should be proud of that.
No, I won't be.
Okay, fine. Well, good. Butter has been thoroughly applied. That still doesn't answer my question. What about the others?
Well, Mr. Cooper is a capable accountant, so I'm certain he'd be welcome in the new facility.
That's Gavin, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we can hash out staffing later on, after settling the bigger picture questions.
He didn't even mention Naomi. A fact she hasn't missed, looking increasingly concerned. So, putting that aside, let's talk creative control. You know, I've been developing new sorts of arcade events, competitions, other things to get people in the door. Would we still be able to direct our own affairs like that, even under the new ownership?
Let me explain.
Mr. Sparrowson, obviously I value your expertise on these
No, you
matters.
don't.
No,
And would
no.
be happy to consult with you on the best direction for the fun zone.
I'll give you direction. The door.
The door. Get the fuck out. No one cares.
You're not answering the question.
It's a matter of branding and image.
No
There
one
are-
cares.
There are certain standards and practices you'd need to adopt in order to truly be a part of the Deco family.
Well, we don't want to.
Once you realize that, you'll understand more of how we run those kind of events.
Soulless.
It's nothing too onerous, and really, we need to look at the bigger picture. The chance for growth and
Again,
profit.
the bigger picture without even being no, concrete is not the right term. That's French. Fuck.
Specific?
Yeah.
Concrete is actually needed.
Yes, I know it's a word, but that doesn't mean the same thing.
It kind of does. We actually refer to it to mean things that are firmed up and solidified into place.
All right. Well,
Because it's literally a building material that does that exact thing.
Yep. Don't worry about such petty little things for now.
for now, no. I want answers now. If you can give me the answers, then the deal is off.
And
Yeah.
Speaking of
What?
petty little things, that's staffs compensate for something, isn't it? That's all my questions.
No, I have one more. What did you do with the Joust machine?
It wasn't a Konami arcade experience. It was made by Midway, so I junked it. And I replaced it with Haunted what's the name? Haunted Castle. Yes, I believe that's the name of the arcade version of the Castlevania game.
Start the fire.
Excellent.
We didn't start the fire.
I suggest we shake on it and set our various lawyers to the tasks of sorting out the specifics.
Absolutely not.
He rises to his feet, extending hand bristling with shiny rings to shake mine.
No.
I'd assume this was a definite no from word 1, and it still feels like a no. Am I really going to shake that hand?
No.
No.
Cut it off.
So
I think
how
we're
do
all
we
tempted
want?
to do the second option, but I feel like we should.
We should
actually.
probably do the first one.
Yeah.
I feel like we
Actually
should end it
do
on
the
a
second-
cliffhanger.
Yeah, we should end it on a
Yeah.
cliffhanger.
Ugh, of course.
So yes, cliffhanger. Your host, the Raven. This is Arcade Space. Joining me has been Daniel Jeff.
It'll burn down. It'll
Yes.
fall, and
Yes.
we'll be happy. Nobody will miss it.
Indeed.
Viola.
He won't be missed.
Time to start the fire.
Star Princess
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
HLC.
Time to start the fire.
Yes.
Star.
Can't hear you in bucket.
Beautiful.
Yoko.
Yes, just burn it all and him with it.
Yeah, gotta make sure to burn him too.
And Fanny
Mine.
Sirot.
I'm just going to say that the first time I played this game, you do not want to know my reaction to that man.
I'm kind of curious, actually.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, save after recording. So yes, that's been that. We're leaving you in this cliffhanger because I'm an evil
you-
bastard. See you until next time.
Did you
I think
forget
you
Lantern?
forgot someone.
You forgot Lance.
Hey, there's that random gitters that we've lost to talk in this episode. Lantern, bye!
Did you forget to save too?
We're on 27 minutes. Say bye.
No, he did save. We gave him that. He did save.
He did
Okay.
save.
Fair enough.